Hello and welcome to inyourhomefitness.com. I am Brenda Lee and this is Fitness for the Everyday Person. Today's fitness video will be on how to foam roll the foot and how much the foot has influence over the rest of the body. So I am going to use a tennis ball to foam roll. And yes, I do wear Birkenstocks and with socks too around the house. I have flat feet, so it's good to have that support. Anyways, so you can use a variety of different foam rollers that you have available. And once again, if you don't have a foam roller available, I'm going to show you with the tennis ball today. But first, I want to explain just how much influence the foot has over the rest of the body. So we need a little bit of anatomy lesson. So here we have is the foot. The foot has 26 bones, 33 joints, 20 smaller muscles, just right in this area. But over 100 muscles are influenced by what goes on in the foot. So you have muscles that start halfway up into this area, goes all the way down to the toe, the big toe, dictates what goes on in there. Then you have other muscles that start in the back, come all the way down and dictate what's going on with your toes. So you can sort of see they all start in, a lot of them start in the calf area or the front of the legs. But with over 100 muscles that has influence, here's an example of you have a muscle, the longest muscle is your serrators, comes all the way down and hooks into your shin area. So if you're having an issue with your foot and this is being pulled, these muscles are being pulled and your feet are really tight, it's going to pull right up and cause problems in your hip area and lower back. And in some places, it could be shoulder problem and neck problem. So let's start. So the goal is to release the trigger point and also to get the blood flowing and the nutrients in there and expelling the waste and get at and release the muscles in your foot. So you want to start off with your toes, and remember again we want to do 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters per second, and we never foam roll the heel of the body. We're going to go down, and once you find a little tender spot, which is called a trigger spot, you want to hold it. So I wouldn't recommend standing to start this off because it might be too much pressure. Recommend sitting in a chair or on the stairs. And if you want a little more pressure on the foot, you can lean over. So once you find that trigger spot, you want to hold it for at least 30 to 60 seconds. And then what you want to do is you want to continue rolling slowly. And then when you want to roll back to your toes, you want to lift your toes up and down and up and down and up and down, and then you want to continue foam rolling. Once you find that you don't have any more trigger points or tender spots on that foot, you can switch feet actually. So there's another thing I want to explain is if you have plantar fasciitis, now you don't know if you have that. If you wake up in the morning and your feet are really sore and tender and stiff, the reason being is the liquid is pooled in the foot. You want to foam roll for recovery. You don't want to sit on those trigger points, but you do want to foam roll slowly up and down. Like I said, 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters and never your heel to get the nutrients and the blood flowing in there and to expel the waste. So once we're finished, it's not very long, maybe takes 2 to 3 minutes. I would like to talk to you in regards to duck feet and pointing your feet in like a pigeon. So what happens to the foot and the body? The body wants to be in alignment all the time and going straight. If you're out just a touch, or your foot's in, or you have one foot that goes out, you're pulling on all your muscles in the body. As you remember, they're all connected. Your shin bone's connected to your knee bone. Your knee is connected to your leg bone. Your leg bone's connected to your hip, and so on. So if you're out just a bit, I watch people going for a walk, and they go for 10, 20, 30 minutes, and they're right out of alignment. So think of your feet like snow tires. Or tires, and the body is a chassis. If your tires are pointed out or you're pointing in, it's very difficult to steer, and you're going to put wear and tear on the chassis. So that's the same thing when happens with the feet. You put the wear and tear on the rest of the body because the muscles are being pulled. So foam rolling your feet is a great way to relax the muscles that are being pulled. Now, my next video that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to teach you how to foam roll the calf muscles and how important the calf muscles have influence, like the feet muscles, over the rest of the body. So until then, thank you for watching and be safe. Bye.